Good news, after paying Australian flat earther Mitchell $150, he has produced a video for me. But he's also been a very naughty boy. Amazing. Mitchell from Australia has indeed returned to Space Science to film that video I paid him $150 Australian for. But when I say I've paid him, actually it's you kind guys, my amazing patrons, my wonderful subscribers and those who super chatted. So we owe all this jollification, education and general fun to you guys. Thank you. So let's review the work that my Antipodean flat earth subcontractor has completed for me. Then we'll look into him willfully doxing me.
I've got proof.
First his video.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Flat Earth School. The school that is all around us 24/7 since the beginning of existence. I'm Mitchell from Australia and I'm back here live at Science Space in Wollongong.
Top start, Mitch, and good idea to show yourself there. Proves you returned. Thank you.
The home of the Earth rotation debunking Foucault pendulum.
Well, Mitch gives a couple minutes rundown on his original video, fair enough, and then comes back to us with these final words before entering the museum.
I've been requested to come back here by Mr. Sensible to take a 4-hour video of this Earth rotation debunking Foucault pendulum.
You have indeed, Mr. from Australia. I paid you $150 Australian to film that pendulum for 4 hours, no matter what it shows. Looking forward to it.
Now I've been called a liar. People have said that the pendulum absolutely does show the rotation of the Earth, that I just edited things together.
Absolutely right, Mitch. I suggested that perhaps the kick mechanism was faulty. I suggested perhaps there was an issue with the mounting. I also warned you that some people may call you a liar and claim that you had edited the video just to suit. I didn't do that. In fact, I suggested that you film for 4 hours non-stop. Then that would rule that out. You would show that you're not mis-editing things in order to tell an untruth. You then asked for $150 in order to finance this filming. And I stepped forward and paid you. So we're all excited, we're ready to go.
Now let's go in and have a look, shall we?
Now, much to my surprise, I didn't even have to wait 4 hours to prove my claim. The museum had already proven it for me.
Unfortunately, a fault has recently been discovered and therefore this exhibit is currently being repaired. Please be aware that our beautifully round Earth is still rotating and our exhibit shall demonstrate this shortly. We apologise for this exhibit being unavailable.
After being absolutely inundated by people's phone calls and emails asking why their Foucault pendulum does not work, the museum had no other choice but to go into damage control and close their exhibition, fully confirming my claim that this Foucault pendulum did not demonstrate the rotation of the Earth.
Damage control. Their apparatus, which shows the rotation of the Earth, is faulty. Therefore, they closed down the apparatus. The fact that that apparatus is not working doesn't demonstrate anything about the rotation of the Earth.
Enjoy the humble pie, Globe believers who said I was a liar.
Well, you can ask those that called you a liar to eat humble pie, Mitch. I never called you that. Although you have already been demonstrated to be a liar because you posted that you had informed me that the ticket price of $52 was for you and 3 children. But I've already shown you said nothing about children.
That this Foucault pendulum absolutely would show the rotation of the Earth. You've used up all your excuses trying to dance around the issue. Now it's time to address the fact.
Yes, the fact is that pendulum is broken. You need to explain why all the other Foucault pendulums demonstrate the rotation of the Earth, Mitch, and that they show differing amounts depending on their latitude.
That there is no observable or measurable Earth rotation.
Well, not with a broken pendulum, of course not. You're going to see as much rotation as you will by studying a tub of lard, you gimboid.
But let's not forget the real star of the show, Mr. Sensible, whose donation and arrogance made this Earth rotation debunking possible. At best, all you've done is debunk Earth rotation.
No, Mitch, I think you've got that wrong. I paid you $150 Australian as requested using the PayPal link that you provided. I didn't bunk or debunk anything. I just paid for a 4-hour video. Your video ran for a stately 3 minutes 27 seconds, 1.5 minutes of which was intro. Where is my 4-hour video? You even said, Mitch,
I've been requested to come back here by Mr. Sensible to take a 4-hour video of this Earth rotation debunking Foucault pendulum.
a 3-minute 27 video is not what I paid for. It is not what you promised. 4 hours uncut. If you had even half a wit about you, you'd have sat there on your little butt and filmed the non-working pendulum for 4 hours, and I'd have said, hey, you've done what you said. You've earned your money. Only you didn't, did you? So I want my money back. Hi, sweet cheeks. I note the short video you uploaded today. It was not a 4-hour continuous uncut video uploaded at real-time speed of the Foucault pendulum that you accepted $150 Australian for to provide and that you asked for to finance it. Therefore, I request that you refund my $150 in full immediately to my address. PayPal me, Mr. Sensible. Now, if you go to my PayPal, you see this. Mr. Sensible, excellent YouTube debunker and keeper of Arnold, Slayer of Flirfs. I've already given you advice, Mitch, about your wife's PayPal in order to help you protect yourself. Now, the interesting thing about that, Mitch, is my PayPal didn't always say that. It had a name, rather a unique name. That name was there to see if anyone would try and take advantage and try and dox me. Now, you wouldn't want to do that now, would you, my love? So, in response to my email to Mitch requesting my money back, he sent me back this email. I shall reveal the rest of it in a few minutes, just to maintain an appropriate level of suspense. Like I requested, you remove your video where you dox my wife, you low-life father mucker. Doxed your wife. As I showed in a previous video, you were posting links on every single one of your videos to PayPal, which gave her full name. What's more, what else have you got on your channel, Mitch? Right, let's go to Mitchell from Australia. Here's your channel. Let's do a search. And what does that come back with? Oh dear. Result number 2. A video with you and your wife. And you even name her. What's more, Mitch, in the description, what did you have? A link to her website and her Instagram. It appears that you've only just removed that because it was there this morning. However, you're not that bright, are you, Mitchell? Because in the side chat, you have her name, the name of the book she's selling, and a link to her website. You complete drongo. Don't you dare accuse me of doxing when all that happened was accidentally some information that you were linking to appeared on my video. When you have your wife with her name, with the name of her book, with links to her website, and a few hours ago a link to her Instagram as well, and then you call me a doxer. It's you chuff nugget. I have nothing against your wife and nobody should be contacting her about this. And as I said on the last video, I'd call that behaviour out. But it's you that's putting this personal information out. It's your own damn fault. Anyway, let's carry on with your email with a big reveal. Now remember what I said about my PayPal. There was a name on there. Let's just assume that that name was Horatio Golf Bag. Let's have a look what Mitch says next. No, Horatio Golf Bag, your donation was spent as I stated I would. Entry fee, petrol and my time. If you have a problem with the pendulum being a no-show, take it up with the museum. I have no problem with the pendulum. I have a problem with your lack of 4-hour video. Now, why have you said no, Horatio Golf Bag? You didn't just say no, Horatio. You made sure you used both names. I took that as you making clear that you had both names, that you feel you have some sort of power over me. It may feel like that, Mitch, only you don't. So how did this email finish? Until then, go away. Oh, lovely, Mitch. Every single one of my emails, which everybody has seen, every single one of my emails has been unfailingly polite. You have just shown what sort of person you are. Now, if anyone's wondering why I still have the name covered up, I'll tell you why in a minute, because I have good reason. And if anyone's thinking, well, that's not doxing because he sent it to you, have a look at this. Here is a short email that MC Toon sent to you in reply to your email, which you can see at the bottom. You can tell your mate Horatio Golf Bag that I went back to Science Space to... You just doxed me. You took that name that was on that PayPal and passed it to another individual. Now, I can confirm, and MC Toon will confirm as well, he had never seen that name before. Now, he doesn't know, and you don't know, if that's my real name or not. But you quite happily and deliberately passed it on to someone else. That,
my little green friend,
is doxing. So that is why I haven't revealed that name. Mitch, if that name appears anywhere, I know it's from you. You're the only person, other than Toon, who I trust, who knows that name. You've had fair warning. So if you've already passed that name on to one or more of your little flirty friends, in the hope that you're going to use it for something, I suggest you get in contact with them, and get in contact with them pretty damn quick. Because if that name pops up, you're in a world of hurt. The other funny thing, Mitch, is that whether you use that name or you find out some other name for me and you're good at kung fu and you find out some things about me, at that point, you'll crap your pants and wish you hadn't looked. I think, Mitch, that perhaps you may have misjudged me, just like several other flat earthers. You seem nice Mr. Sensible, friendly Mr. Sensible, smiley Mr. Sensible, wouldn't hurt a fly Mr. Sensible. Just him, joking about cheese, showing his cat on the stream. And being a stupid, incapable flat earther, you think to yourself, there's someone I can get one over on. Well, why don't you ask Mr. Anthony Riley, who made disablist hate speech comments to myself and other creators. Ask him how he felt when the police visited him. Ask Mr. Nathan Oakley, when he was looking into doxing me, how he felt when he was called into the police station. Oh yes, both of those badly misjudged me. And Mitch, I think that you are starting to find out that
I'm not the man with whom to fuck.
So Mitch, remember yourself saying this?
I've been requested to come back here by Mr. Sensible to take a 4-hour video of this Earth rotation debunking faux pendulum.
Well, as you didn't give me a 4-hour video, I would like my money back, and I'd like it back now. You can send it to paypal.me/Mr. Sensible. I look forward to receiving it soon. Now you may wonder, Mitch, why nobody seems to like you. Why you're not very popular. Well, there's a good reason for that, Mitch. That's because...
You wanker, we hate you. You wanker, yeah. Let's go.
Shut up and sit down.